Hostile spotted.
Fire on runners.
Let's pack up.
They've got to get us surrounded.
We can hear them. We gotta go.
Let's just go. Let's go.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Grab your stuff.
One at a time. One at a time.
A little while longer, and the wicked one will be no more.
Look around. The Kings have taken out all the others. We won't survive on our own. It's time to join the One World's government.
If they take you, they'll brand you, brainwash you. You won't think for yourself.
They're coming. We gotta go. Come on.
Grab everything. Move.
They're
Hurry.
coming. We gotta go. Come on.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's the Alliance. Come on. Let's go.
Alpha team, check the rooftops. Bravo, hit the alleys.
3-level structure, check all the floors.
4-man fire team prepared to deploy. Nobody run! Take them! You run, you will be shot! Move out! Move down the stairs! Take him. Sir.
The only thing this symbolizes is your primitive thinking. Thank you for demonstrating.
On your knees! Sir. Shouldn't we interrogate her first?
I just did. Now back in line, soldier, and kill anyone else you find.
Target terminated, sir.
Quick! Find this. The truth. The truth.
You there? Get up!
Push my allegiance to the Alliance.
Why did this happen? Why does God let bad things happen?
We have breaking news of a bombing on American soil. An explosion went off just moments ago at a military base outside of Chicago. We're told the blast came from a single explosive on the first floor of the mess hall, and part of the building has now collapsed.
It seems that the impact was through the roof, but at this time, we firmly believe it came from the top.
Was this an accident?
Absolutely not.
It's too soon to know the number of dead or injured, but officials fear at least 40 soldiers may have died in this blast. No one has claimed responsibility for the attack, and a motive is not yet known.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Roxy.
It's been months, and I feel like I'm still standing there at his grave. I can't leave him. He's gone, and I still can't leave him. I see him in every uniformed soldier I pass, and they're everywhere since the bombing. It seems like our small college town is filled with the remnants of my fiancé.
I had scheduled for us to actually learn something about American history today, but if this class has taught us anything, it's that a seamless written document constituting the guidelines and expectations of a group apparently means less and less as time goes on. But I'm sure this young man, your name again?
Lee Richardson of the Associated Student Body. Thank you. Please click the link on the main page of your servers. You should see an image of a small pill-like microchip and an article entitled RFID. Now, I want to introduce you to a new form of student identification. Now, that little chip is inserted just under the skin.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. No, but when you get it, you can buy without any exchange of money, right? Or fear of identity theft. Imagine that. It can tell you your BMI, calorie intake, stress level. It can even tell you the amount of sleep that you got last night, if any. Most importantly for you, ready? Ready? Campus food, 20% off, and 20% off book purchases, which is huge.
What are you pitching? Is this really with the ASB?
No, sir, this is with the administrative office and ultimately the federal government. I mean, this is the new true identity mandate is what
Mandate?
they're calling it. Yes, sir.
This is required of my students?
Oh, no, not just students, sir. Staff, in fact, faculty, I mean, the whole university. And it's actually, it's valued at $400.
I'm sorry to interrupt,
what the
but-
university's gonna do for you today.
Shut up and get out of my
Sir,
class.
this is a mandate from the government. It's
I
not...
don't care what it is.
Okay, excuse me. But in light of the recent attacks on our town, the government has mandated the use of these chips at our university. So you can go ahead and kick me out of your classroom, okay? But the use of this chip is required. And non-compliance has serious consequences.
Get out.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you for your time, Professor. Thanks.
That kid is a fiend. Do not get that chip. Do not give yourselves over to that.
Professor, it says here that the chip could trace the purchases of excessive weaponry and potential explosive materials, stopping terrorist attacks before they start. I mean, I'd be willing to get something in my hand if it meant stopping those explosions from happening.
Not if those explosions were planned.
By who? God?
No, Roxy. Not God. All right. Everyone, pull out your tablets and laptops and turn to page 39 of the text.
What did you mean? I want to know what you mean it was planned.
Roxy.
What did you mean?
I didn't mean it was spiritual, if that's what you're asking.
Then what? Who's behind this?
I don't know.
You said it was planned.
Of course somebody had to plan it. Somebody always has to plan these things.
That's not what you meant. Tell me what you know.
I'm sorry. I know this is hard for you, and I know you're looking for answers.
Just looking for the truth.
I don't know the truth. Just don't get that stupid chip, okay? Roxy. You forgot your diary. You wouldn't want to leave this behind. I'm sure you'll find everything you're looking for at the end of this.
What's that?
It's a dog tag. Soldiers warm until we get the chips.
Here's this.
Yeah, these books are just a disease plaguing our new society.
They are?
Excuse me?
They are.
Come on, hurry up. Let's go. Move, move, move. Get down. Move. Next in line.
Cheer up, old man. Free food for everyone.
Welcome, new recruits. We who have survived are the predetermined few to carry on the human race. You've been born anew under the alliance of the new Earth. No more dissension in our governments. No more constantly feuding religions. A one-world government with one goal: to unify the world together in peace and security. A perfect Earth, brought to you by Zern Global.
What are the stats of the incursion today?
Sir, Sector 17 restricted zone, cleared.
And the result?
Assimilation of 13 new members, execution of 11 non-compliers, 6 prisoners in quarantine, combustion of paraphernalia.
You need to reach 20 new members by the end of the week, Captain. You know how important it is to Zern to reach our numbers.
Affirmative, sir.
Well, I think you need some help. 408.
Yes, sir.
Promoting you to Webb's equal. I think the two of you can work better as a team.
Sir, I promise you we are well...
266, you are dismissed. You know, our mission is close at hand. We're nearer perfection and reaching our goal of a unified society than ever before. And yet there are secret groups banding together, creating distress. These religious zealots are posing a great threat.
The leader among them has proven to be quite cunning.
With 408, you need to weed these rats out. Zern is counting on you. He's asking you to follow his uncompromising example and lead the way to beat this uprising.
I'm honored, sir.
Good. We received report of a traitor in our midst. Right in our own camp. Needs to be dealt with accordingly.
Who, sir?
"327? You in here?"
Wait here.
I knew they'd send you. So diligent for the Alliance. What would you say if everything that you knew was a lie? We persecute innocent people, Shaw. Why don't we ever talk about that?
They're not innocent.
You ever dare to read it?
You insane?
They have no rest day and night, those who worship the beast and its image, and who bear the mark of his name.
You have to come with me.
I was once blind, but now I see. How can you be so blind to it, Shaw?
I don't know what happened to you, Phoenix. But I know my orders.
I'm not going with you. I reject the Alliance.
Then I am sorry.
No, you're not. You don't know of mercy. Believe rather in the power of man, but we are flawed to the core. I mean, can't you see, Shaw? We will never be able to rule for ourselves. No matter how much order this new system initiates, it will always be flawed.
Religion only breeds war.
We are already at war. When is it going to stop?
Who have you been talking to?
Nobody. I just know how to read. Read this book that you burned, and the words speak to you, Shaw.
I'm sure they do. More than that, even. Those words killed my family. Those words started the war.
We started the war. The word will end it.
You're wrong. If we remove religion, we remove war. Diligent is the calf. Our power is in our discipline, which you have forsaken.
I'd rather believe in a perfect God.
$536 calories for this thing. I swear the saturated fat is literally the first ingredient. I mean, I can even eat this meal twice a day without breaking 2,000 calories, and you know that they say it's more like 2,500 if you're under 21.
Do you know Professor Diedrich?
I heard that he kicked that chip kid out of his class today. Were you there?
He said I shouldn't get the chip. He said the bombings were planned. What do you think that means?
I don't know, I think that he thinks it was probably a false flag used by NGOs in conjunction with the feds to initiate an NWO agenda that could destroy the Constitution, eliminate our personal rights, and enslave us to an unstoppable empirical force.
What?
No, it's martial law. But I wouldn't be worried because we're all going to be raptured before anything serious happens anyway, so it's no biggie. Are you going to eat that?
Yeah, you can have it.
Oh, raisins. Cool. What's wrong?
Joining us, we want to bring you up to date on a deadly explosion that went off inside a shopping mall outside of Miami, Florida last night. It happened around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. More than 20 bodies have so far been pulled from the rubble. The explosion caused an entire section of the mall to fall on top of itself. Officials suspect the